it's what's becoming one of our favorite things to do on this show is look at renders of new stadiums. And
we have been doing that a lot.
it just must be the time of the year. It's like spring cleaning of the old stadiums, and all of a sudden we're going to throw $2 billion at this one. So the team throwing $2 billion, 2.1 to be exact, at a new stadium, that would be the Tennessee Titans. And Nissan Stadium, their current venue, is only 24 years old.
Well, yeah, well,
it was opened in 99.
Because the Tennessee Titans haven't been around that long.
That's very true. But just that stadium is young, in considering and relatively, right?
Like compared to like Soldier Field, another one that's getting a
much needed. Yeah. So Tennessee State University also plays at Nissan Field. I was not aware of that. So kind of a interesting
I don't think
deal.
I've ever thought about Tennessee State University in my life.
Yeah, but you think about exactly, which is why I didn't know about it. But logistic wise, very interesting.
I think Temple plays at the Eagle Stadium.
Do they?
I'm pretty sure.
Well, let's check that. But the cost of Nissan Stadium was $200 million, which in today's money is $472 million to account for inflation. This one's going to be $2.1 billion, and it's because it looks like that.
Yeah, at first when you told me that, I'm like, how is that possible? But
now you can see what $2.1 billion can do.
That's unreal.
That seriously is so sick,
it might
dude.
Be, it'll be like the most unique stadium, I think.
Oh my god!
Like look at the outside of that. Like that's so different, and it definitely fits like the Tennessee theme. I feel like, like the wood and like you know what I mean.
I totally get what you're saying.
Like the music, what is it called? Like country music. I don't know.
There's a name for it, and I haven't been there. I don't know it.
Music something. There's country music.
Whatever the hell it is, that is it. Okay. Yeah. And an idea that a lot more teams are starting to incorporate is this idea of an all-inclusive type of stay at a stadium, right? This is going to be a place where you can go in, watch the game, get food, gamble. Probably they might have a hotel, a spa. Like this is going to be something.
It's Music City.
Music City. So I guess there's going to be music. There's going to be music in here too. Probably a bunch of live music.
Oh yeah.
Be sick. Could you imagine getting up from your seat, heading up to the concourse, and you got who the hell knows playing up in Music City? It'd be kind of sweet.
It would.
But to go back and look at the actual render shots, here's that significant front of the stadium.
Yeah.
We take a look over here. Is another view just from the other side. And how about that like terrace right there in the front?
So
like this whole area is just being cultivated to just bring all eyes to this. It's so awesome, dude. If they can pull this off, that is going to be incredible. That big video board right there on the front, smack dab in the middle. Love to see that. Man, if it's this crowded, they'll be doing pretty good. They have like a slider for I like to imagine they have a little slider for these render people, and they just cranked it all the way up. You know what I mean?
Hey, those render people appear to look a little better than like some of the other ones we've seen.
I love that.
Like UCF.
Yeah.
UCF didn't have people.
That was funny. That was pretty good. But if we move forward a little bit further, this is the inside of said stadium. And worth noting, you can obviously notice there's a dome. So this will be a venue that will be utilized year-round, not just for football, concerts, different types of events.
The dome is still kind of weird, though, for Tennessee.
For Tennessee.
Like, I mean, I know it gets kind of cold there in the winter for a few months, but you wouldn't think they'd want a dome.
We should have said earlier that it does say in the tweet, you can see it there, the Tennessee Titans new stadium is one step from reality. The Metro Council approved the proposal 25-11 and now is set for a final vote on April 25th. And now you might ask, why do they have to vote on it? Why can't they just spend the money? A lot of it's public money. A lot of it's public funding, which is why these votes has to go through these councils for the area and such, because this is going to be taxpayers' money that's going towards portions of this.
You don't think about that stuff when it comes to stadiums.
Yeah, and then the rest of the money is going to actually be loans. I can pull up some more of the statistics here, but that is a lot of money to put
that stadium looks
into that. And the actual numbers here from Front Office Sports are $1.26 billion in public money that would go towards the new stadium. Holy shit.
That's a lot.
And then loans from the NFL, sales, and team funds would cover the rest. The meager amount of $840 million needed to complete the stadium.
Just meager amount.
The blueprint that was released actually in October of 22 shows a 1.7 million square foot building with 60,000 seats and a retractable dome. I missed that piece in the first read through.
That makes way more sense.
Music City.
Yeah.
That's sick though. Hit a button and then just pull it back on a nice day.
It's like who has one? Arizona has one.
I don't really know how many people have them. Retractable?
Not that many.
No, because it's expensive as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know Arizona Cardinals do.
And this is something too that the
State
Titans
Farm?
and the city of Nashville, yes, it is State Farm. They want the stadium, to be able to compete for Super Bowls, for Final Fours, for all of these big time sporting events, right? Because that's going to draw in revenue for the city.
Yeah.
Start to recuperate some of that 1.26 billion in public money they're going to be spending on this damn thing. But I mean, talk about the inside of it. Wow.
Yeah.
Are those two big video boards and then the one big like banner that goes all the way around?
That's what it looks like.
That's sick. That is very cool. Otherwise, as far as like seating goes, looks relatively generic. You got your suites on that kind of mid-level.
It's kind of hard to make that like.
Yeah, I don't know.
Stadium, like.
Yeah, I don't know what exactly you do with that, but I mean, the environment looks insane, and it's a full 360, which is worth noting. There's no big windows, or it's not like Jerry's World where they have that kind of unique setup with the sunlight coming through that can affect the game, right? So, looks sick. Can be my professional analysis. Looks badass.
Looks cool.
Looks even better at night. Whoa.
Music City.
Music City, baby. They're back on top in a big way. Damn.
That's sweet.
This is crazy, dude. I can't get over that. If approved, the stadium is slated to open in 2026.
It's not that far away. They'd get right.
Yeah, that's the more you think about that.
It's what is it? It's 2023 now.
Yeah,
so
you're talking about 2.5 years.
2.5, 3 years.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess depending on when it opens in 2026. You're right. You're right.
So maximum like 3 years.
No, it has to open January 1st. No, you're right.
Yeah.
For that big of a how?
It just maybe like the day it gets approved, they start working basically.
Damn near call them Construction City.
Yeah.
Worksite City. You might have to forfeit the Music City title if they get that done in that amount of time. That'd be impressive as hell.
I wonder where is it gonna like replace where Nissan Stadium is, I wonder?
Oh, yes, we were going to talk about that. It is in Nashville, by the way.
Yes.
And I don't
Music
actually
City.
Yes, I don't think I have actually a location on here that says right off the bat. Does it say anything on the tweet there? I don't believe so. This would mark the largest public spend on an NFL stadium in history.
Yeah, it doesn't say, but you'd think it. I don't know if they tear down Nissan. They probably would though if it's in downtown Nashville.
Yeah, I don't imagine there's that size of real estate, right?
No.
So I guess the popular opinion would probably be that Nissan is going to be put down.